What is the power that you are born with? You have come to this earth for a specific reason, right? But in several cases I have seen that people, they don't actually know what they are good at and what they are supposed to do, where they are supposed to invest their energy. Alright. So in this video I am going to explain about the placement of the Lagna Lord in the 12th houses and the power that it bestows you upon. When your Lagna Lord is placed in the first house, the second house, the third house, the fourth house, going on until the 12th house. Alright. So in this video I am going to tell you a secret that whenever a planet goes to a particular house, it tries to overtake that house, or it tries to control that house, or it tries to win over the signification of that particular house. So let's say, as we are talking about the Lagna Lord, if the Lagna Lord is placed in the 4th house of home, property, asset, mother, health of the mother, conveyance, your community, your place of birth, then the Lagna Lord, that is you are the Lagna Lord, will go and invest your entire energy in these matters, and you will have a special knack and you will have a special ability to control the significance of this particular house. Alright. So I will go in a sequential manner and I will explain from the first house till the 12th house. Number one, what is the first house, what it signifies, and then what happens when the first Lord is in the first house itself. Then the second house, the significance of the second house, and the meaning when the Lagna Lord is going to the second house. So in that sequential manner I am going to take it further. But before I do the honors, first you have to subscribe to Purab's Universe, guys, because only if you subscribe to Purab's Universe you will get access to such different content. But after watching this video in its entirety, if you have liked this video, please hit the like button. If you have disliked this video, please hit the dislike button. But show me your genuine reaction, guys. So hey guys, what's up? I hope you guys are doing great and I welcome you back to Purab's Universe. Let's get into the surgery of this horoscope and let's find out what happens when the Lagna Lord is placed from the first house till the 12th house and what are the special abilities that this can confer upon you. Alright. First of all, what is Lagna? Lagna is the point of intersection of the sky and the earth, where you are coming down from and meeting at the earth in a particular degree. That is called the Lagna. Alright. And who are you in the horoscope? Well, you are the Lagna Lord. So if you are born in Aries Ascendant, then your Lagna Lord becomes Mars. If you are born in Taurus Ascendant, your Lagna Lord becomes Venus. If you are born in Gemini, then your Lagna Lord is Mercury. If you are born as a Cancer Ascendant, Lagna Lord is Moon. Leo Ascendant, Sun. Virgo Ascendant, Mercury again. Libra Ascendant, Venus. Scorpio Ascendant, Mars. Sagittarius Ascendant, Jupiter. Capricorn Ascendant, Saturn. Aquarius Ascendant, Saturn. And Pisces Ascendant, Jupiter. Alright. So now you are clear that if you are born in a particular ascendant, who is your Lagna Lord? Who is the controller of your life force? Right. What is the Lagna? The Lagna is the self, the appearance, the overall success or failure that you will have in this life, your body constitution, your confidence, your personality parameters, your dynamics, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, the way you control yourself, your health, your body. That is the Lagna. And the Lagna Lord is the bestower of these particular qualities. So if the Lagna Lord is going to the 4th house, it will build the Lagna through the matters of the 4th house. If the Lagna Lord is going to the 10th house, it will build the Lagna, the identity, the self, the confidence, the personality through the significance of the 10th house. Right. Second thing is that Lagna Lord in particular houses empower you to achieve and take control or exercise your authority over that house. Okay. So let's say, as a classic example, that if the 7th house Lord is coming to the Lagna, your life partner and your spouse is going to take over and control you. But if the Lagna Lord is going to the 7th house, then you will have superiority and dominance over business matters, your spouse, your partnership, sexual power also, because that's the 7th house, yoga, meditation and designing. Right. By understanding your Lagna Lord, you can understand your purpose and the true potential of your life. Because if you can understand that, okay, X planet is my Lagna Lord and that particular planet is going into the 10th house of public visibility, politics, career, fame, name, authority, independent profession, alright, then you will know that you have to go and invest your energy in this particular domain, and you will become successful in that particular domain. Alright. Now, after you understand this concept, later I will explain you what happens when the Lagna Lord is placed in its own sign, exaltation, debilitation, and inimical sign. Alright. So you will be able to understand how you will be exercising and putting out the energy across to that particular house. Alright. Let's say the Lagna Lord is placed in the Lagna itself. That means you are in control of yourself. The Lagna is the buddhi, the intelligence. Alright. So you can control your intelligence, you can control your buddhi, your intellect. Alright. You will have complete control over your personality, your appearance, your health, your body. Alright, your confidence. You will be a confident person. You will know how to walk, what to do, what not to do in a particular situation. You will know how to control your body. You will know exactly what you are capable of, how much weight I can lift, how much I should not lift. And these are the significance that will be bestowed upon you when the Lagna Lord is in the Lagna itself. So when the Lagna Lord is placed in the Lagna itself, that means in this life, this birth, it is only for you. You can create your own identity, you can create your own appearance, your own health, your own body, your own confidence, your own personality by following your instinct, by following your nature, your call, because the Lagna Lord is in the first house itself. So you are in total control upon yourself, right? But let's say the Lagna Lord goes to the second house. The second house is your money, the liquidity, the gold that you have, the savings that you have, the gems and jewelry that you have. It is also collection of antique things. It is also your family, it is the lineage, it is your value, it is your speech, alright? And in body parts, it controls your face, alright? So, if the Lagna Lord is going to the second house, it gives you an edge that the purpose of this life is to be involved in family matters. The purpose of this life is to take care of your family, take care of your lineage. It is to create an identity through speech, because the first Lord, the Lagna Lord, is going to the second house of speech, alright. So when you will speak, when you will give a very inspiring speech, it will create an identity for you, alright. And let's say there is a family business, alright, that is being happening in your lineage, then if you have the Lagna Lord in the second house, the entire family business will come to you, or you will get control of your family business. So you will able to shine more in the matters of money, savings, family, your lineage, your value, your speech, and in a mundane sense, let's say exhibitions, let's say art collection, stamp collection, collection of old antique things. These are the things through which you can gain your identity, and your family will listen to you. The entire people who are in your family, they will listen to whatever you say, because you have been given the control of the department of the second house of your family, because your Lagna Lord has gone to the second house. Alright. Now let's say the Lagna Lord has gone to the third house. The third house is your courage, the third house is your younger sibling, it is your stamina, it is your willpower. The third house represents your cousins, your neighbors, communication, and short travels. Communication can be written communication, YouTube, radio, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TV, alright, news. So when the Lagna Lord goes to the third house, you will first be able to exercise your authority or your dominance over the matter of the third house. You will be courageous, your younger siblings will listen to you, alright. You will have good stamina, your neighbors will also listen to you. Whatever you say, your neighborhood people will listen to your leadership capabilities. Your cousins will also listen to you. You can control and you can dominate and exercise your dominion over your cousins, and you will be an ardent and able communicator. You will be very successful in the matters of media, mass communication, entertainment, speech, online speech like podcasts and things like that, YouTube and other platforms where the essence of communication is given out. So if your Lagna Lord is going to the third house, that means you have been given the department of third house in this life, and you will outshine in the matters of the third house. Right. Now let's say the Lagna Lord has gone to the fourth house. The fourth house is your home, your mother, your property, your comforts, your land and buildings, the place of birth, your community in which you are living, the municipality, the place, and also education, that is the school education. Alright. Now you have to build and create your identity through the matters of the fourth house. Alright. So you can get into real estate, you can get into caring business, that is food production, agriculture, because that is the matter of the 4th house. You can dwell into comfort providing, that is hotels, accommodation and stay, because moon controls hotel business, alright. Lagna Lord is going in the 4th house energy in Kalpurush, alright. So when your Lagna Lord goes to the 4th house, you will be able to exercise your authority and dominion over the matters of the 4th house. So you will be able to control your entire home environment, the people at your home, your mother will listen to you, alright. The properties that you have, you will be able to take control of all the properties that you have got when you are born from your parents, because the 4th house is the parents as well. So your properties, your lands, your buildings, all the decision making that needs to be done on property matters, when you will say that I don't want you to come to my property, people will not come to your property. When you think that okay, I want to sell this property and make money, you will be able to easily sell this property and make money, because your Lagna Lord is controlling the 4th house matters now, and you will be an expert in controlling. So alright, now if the Lagna Lord is going to the 5th house, the 5th house is the house of wisdom, intelligence, love affairs, speculation, children and speculative ventures, and it is also creativity and dynamic performance. So all the sports activities, all the political speeches, all the film activities, that is the 5th house. So if your Lagna Lord has gone to the 5th house, that means God has blessed you with the power of the 5th house. You can shine, you can outshine in the matters of the 5th house, alright. So with the help of your Lagna, you will be able to create your own intelligence and wisdom, because the 5th house is the house of learning. You will be able to control your children, because the 5th house is also the house of your children. Your children will listen to you. And you will also not believe in hierarchy. Even if you are in a corporate environment, you would be somebody who doesn't believe in hierarchy, alright. You will mix with all strata and all sorts of people, alright. The lower class people, the higher class people, the top class people, with everybody you will be the same, alright. And when the Lagna Lord has gone to the 5th house, then you can become a very ardent lover, a romantic person who can control people with love, alright. So when you will communicate and when you will give a dynamic performance, let's say in the films, like this film star Shah Rukh Khan, when he comes in the screen and he says, hey, I love you, and he does all these things, people get swayed, because he is controlling the world with the emotion of love, the 5th house, alright. So that is the power of the Lagna Lord going in the 5th house. Now on a mundane sense, when your Lagna Lord goes to the 5th house, you can invest in lottery, you can control the outcome of gambling, you can invest in mutual funds, the stock market, the share market, forex, foreign currency trading and all these things. You will do good at it, because your Lagna Lord is going and empowering you to get successful in the matter of the 5th house, alright. Now the 6th house is the house of your job, your debts, your diseases, your enemies, your servants, your pets and your daily work, alright. Now if the Lagna Lord is going to the 6th house, the best thing about this is that you have been given the empowerment of dominating your enemies, because wherever the Lagna Lord goes, you control that aspect of your life, or you can dominate in that particular aspect of your life. So your competitors, your rivals, your debts, your diseases, your enemies, you will be able to control them. You will be able to decide whether this disease is going to come to you or not come to you, because you will be given the ability to live a lifestyle in such a way that the disease cannot come close to you, like diabetes and hypertension and sugars and things like that, alright. Second thing, when a person gets a Lagna Lord in the 6th house, his juniors, his subordinates, his servants, his employees, they listen to the person, because the person is a problem solver. His entire energy is going in the matters of the 6th house, alright. This person can do extremely well in nurturing pets also, and do very well in pet care industry as well. So when the Lagna Lord is going to the 6th house, you can control your pets as well. Your pets will listen to you. There are people who go and who control animals, who create zoos and sanctuaries, and they take care of animals. So that is when the Lagna Lord goes to the 6th house, alright. The next thing is that you will be able to control your entire job environment. So let's say you're doing job somewhere, you will be able to control how you want to do your job, what are the timings that you want to follow, how you want to perform, and people will cooperate with you, because you have been given the dominion of the 6th house in this life. So you can conquer over your enemies, your debts, your subordinates, your servants, pet animals, alright. And you can also control accidents. So if you want, then only you can meet with an accident, alright. If the Lagna Lord goes to the 7th house, the 7th house is the house of your spouse, your marriage, your partners, your business partnership, your sexual power, the vital power, your retail and sales, that is one-to-one selling ability, design ability and yoga. Alright. So if your Lagna Lord is going to the 7th house, you can control your business partners, you can have your authority over your spouse, you can have your dominion over your business. Whatever you say to people in business, they will listen to you. Alright. You can also have a very good control of your body, because the 1st house and the 7th house is the extension of the entire body, the 1st house and 7th house axis. Alright. So you will be able to do very good yoga and meditation also, because the 7th house is the house of yoga and meditation. You will be able to become a very good yoga therapist or a person who does yoga, gym instructor as well. Alright. If the Lagna Lord is in the Lagna or in the 7th house, because if it is in the 7th house, it will again aspect the Lagna and empower the Lagna. Right. And you will be very good in physical matters also, that is physical relationship, because the energy of the Lagnesh is going to the 7th house of vital power and physical relationships. So you will excel in that matters also. So business, marriage, spouse, trading, relationship, signing agreements, all these things you will be able to control, and you will be able to win over and exercise your dominion in this particular aspect of your life. Alright. Now if the Lagna Lord is going in the 8th house, and let's say this Lagnesh is exalted, let's say Saggy Ascendant Lagna Lord is exalted in the 8th house in the sign of Cancer, or it is well placed in dignity, the 8th house being the house of longevity, inheritance, in-laws, savings of your spouse or your life partner, occult activities, astrology and siddhi. So with this placement, you have been given control of your longevity, you have been given control of your in-laws, you have been given the dominion of the savings or the wealth of your spouse. You will control the expenditure of your spouse, the money or the liquidity and savings of the spouse. You will control your inheritance. So you can tell to people that I want this particular assets from you, and that particular person will give you that particular inheritance. Alright. Astrology, it is a very powerful subject with which you can literally change the world. So the Lagna Lord going in the 8th house, you can control your predictions and you can control your astrological abilities. Whatever you say, it will happen, because from the 8th house, the Lagna Lord will aspect the 2nd house of speech. So Vak Siddhi, especially if it is Jupiter, Saturn, so it will give you Vak Siddhi. Alright. So 8th house is also transformations. So you are a person who can control transformation or who can gain from transformation. Let's say accident services, fire service, emergency service, ambulance service, all these are places where you are gaining from transformative situation, because the Lagna Lord has given the dominion of the 8th house. Right. Now if your Lagna Lord is going to the 9th house, the 9th house is the house of your father, your guru, it is your luck, it is spirituality, it is foreign travel, it is religious scriptures and religious learning, it is college, higher education, degree, diploma courses. Alright. Now if the Lagna Lord goes and gets exalted in the 9th house, in the case of an Aquarius ascendant, then you can control God also. Whatever you say, God will also listen, because Saturn is getting exalted in the 9th house in the sign of Libra, and the 9th house typically translates into all the god and goddesses. Alright. So with the Lagna Lord going to the 9th house, you can control or you can exercise your dominion on willpower over your father will listen to you, your gurus will take your advice, luck will favor you, you can control your luck, you can decide whenever you want to make a long journey and come back, because the department of long journey is also coming under your dominion. Religion, you can create your own religion, create your own religious belief, or whatever you say in the matters of religion, people will follow that. Alright. You can control the outcome of your higher degree diploma courses. Alright. If you want, you can do masters, PhD, PDF, whatever you want to do, because the Lagna Lord has gone to the 9th house of higher education and learning, and you can also be a very good teacher where you can control the masses through your teachings. Alright. So this is the benefits of having the Lagna Lord in the 9th house. The dominion of the 9th house is in a basket given to you. So you control the 9th house now. If the Lagna Lord has gone to the 10th house, now the 10th house is a very powerful house, because it is the highest of the Kendra, 1, 4, 7, 10. First house is the first Kendra, 4th house is the second most powerful Kendra, 7th house is the third most powerful Kendra, 10th house is the fourth most and the most powerful Kendra. Alright. And Kendras are Vishnu sthans that protect you. Alright. So the 10th house is the house of your karma, your profession, your fame, your status and reputation in the society, your authority in the society, your bosses and your superiors, the political power, that you can exercise or you can get, your profession and the karma that you do, and your mother-in-law. Now you have been given a boon that you can control your mother-in-law. It's a joke, but yeah, that's the fact. So with your own efforts, you can control your profession, you can lead by example, you can control your fame, you can decide how much public visibility I want to go out to and how much name, fame and reputation I'm going to earn in this life. You can control your status and reputation, because through your actions you can build your status and reputation, because the 10th house control is given to you. You can control your authority figures and bosses. You can tell the people who are above you that, hey, this is wrong, don't do, or correct it, alright. The 10th house is a house of becoming a president or a prime minister or coming to the highest authority. So you can have a lot of political power, and through that you can control the world, because your Lagna Lord has gone to the 10th house and it is controlling the entire 10th energy. You can decide what profession you want to do. You can create an independent profession, an industry, a factory, or any independent venture, and you can control it. And also, because the 10th house is your mother-in-law, whatever you say, your mother-in-law has to listen, because you have got the Lagna Lord going in the 10th house. The 11th house is the house of your gains, your income, your elder sibling, your network circle, and the friend circle that you have, trusts, NGOs, alright, and large networking like the World Health Organization, United Nations. These are the matters of the 11th house, alright. The Lagna Lord going in the 11th house shows that you control your income now, you have dominion over your gains now, your elder sibling listens to you, whoever is elder to you, your siblings, they listen to you, they take advice from you, alright. You control your network, you decide how much you want to socialize, you don't want to socialize, and people respect that, the limitations that you draw. Your friends and your acquaintances, the people whom you meet in your professional environment, they listen to you and trust you, and you control trusts and NGO. So trusts are bodies which are created where a large number of religious and charitable activities are done, CSR activities are done, and you can become the head of such trusts and you can control the outcome and direction of the trust, alright. Now if the Lagna Lord goes to the 12th house, the 12th house is the house of expenses, losses, expenditure, moksha, isolation, jail, foreign country, foreign land. So these are the significance of the 12th house. Now you are given the dominion of the 12th house. You can control how much expenditure you want to do, how much export, import and things that you want to send and get it back. Whenever you want to be isolated, you decide, okay, I'm cutting off and I want to be here, nobody disturb me, I'm in my resort, I'm in my island, nobody come close to me, people don't come close to you, and you have your privacy. The 12th house is also the house of ancestors, the Pitris. So you have been given the control of your ancestors and Pitris. Whatever you tell to your ancestors, they have to listen to you, alright. So this is the significance of having the Lagna Lord in the 12th house. There are also myriad and a lot of things that can be mentioned, but because of the limitation of the time, the video gets lengthy, so I am hurrying up, alright. So now if the Lagna Lord is placed in good dignity, that is exalted, own sign, Mool Trikon, friendly sign, then you exercise your dominion in a good way, alright. If it is in debilitation, then still you will have dominion, but you will exercise that power in a negative way. You will misuse the energies given by the particular planetary placement in that house. Let's say Lagna Lord is going to the 3rd house and getting debilitated. You will misguide your siblings, you will use them, you will exploit them, and you will use and express the energy in a negative way, alright. Still you will have control because your Lagnesh is going there, alright. Your dominion will always be there, alright. So this is the point. And if it is in friendly sign, then it's going to be a neutral experience, alright. So this is what I want to say. What power are you born with? Now you know your Lagna Lord, what it can empower you to do in these 12 houses. Open your horoscope, see where your Lagna Lord is going, and see if these are the things that matches with whatever I've said, alright. So that's it for today, guys. I love you all. Take care of yourself. This is Purab signing off from Purab's Universe. Adios. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.